Welcome to Fayetteville, Arkansas, Reynolds Stadium, home of the Razorbacks. And this big crowd has already been serenading their beloved team with Whoa Big Suey. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 5 team in the country, the Clemson Tigers, taking on the second-ranked team, the Arkansas Razorbacks. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Razorbacks will kick this away to get us going. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He steps out to the 29. That's where they begin the drive. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. It's a run to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
First down and 10. Quarterback still with the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the quarterback does everything right except pitch the football. The defensive end's going to take him, which is great. That's what you want. But you got to get that ball out quicker to not allow that defensive end to make that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
First down here for this offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Look at this, taking his shot on the very first play. But this one is broken up, ball's incomplete.
Chris, that's a classic case of predetermining what to do with the football. You've got this incredibly talented receiver, arguably the best athlete on the field. I get it. You want to get him the football, but throwing into double coverage, it's a no-no and a great way to throw picks.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. The shovel pass complete. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play. Made the catch, but he was surrounded. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Escapes the pocket. And they get him down, but that's a solid gain there to move the sticks using his feet.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. And looking for a big play here. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this isn't exactly how we envision this game getting started. You see an interception early, you're thinking, okay, great opportunity. Bang, they throw an interception right back. So everything is even. We can start all over, and the offense comes back out on the field.
Now they run a draw play. Breaks loose at the 40. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid game getting closer to midfield.
Another great pickup on the ground here by a Clemson running back. And you know, if you're going to be a running back for Clemson, you have to be able to not just do that, but also you got to be able to catch the ball in the backfield because they're dangerous in the passing game as well.
That's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And he's got it. Ball carrier tackled there.
Man, I love the route here by the receiver. Really sold. He's going vertical downfield. Ends up coming back to the football to pick up big yards.
Offense facing third and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough fourth down decision? Looks right for a quick completion. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's moving out of the pocket. Fighting him off. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Oh, it's snapped to the back. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. Field goal try, no good. He missed it. And with that miss, the score remains the same.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Hand off to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Brings up second down.
Now it's 2nd down here. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Short throw complete to the tight end. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice game.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a... He's looking to make a big play downfield. Big shot caught down to the 20. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Oh, just outstanding execution here by this offense. The offensive line gives the quarterback time, and the quarterback's anticipation was on point. Puts that ball right in the money. The receiver, all he had to do was turn and catch the ball for that touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Offense heads back out onto the field. No doubt the last drive was deflating. They had to settle for a field goal attempt, but missed it. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Here's the 2nd down play. They'll try to run it with the option. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Picks up the first down and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and they're getting...
And he locks it toward the sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Launching it downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Tigers pick up enough for a first down here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Using his legs on the scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game. He's able to do that right here.
Clemson now operating in the red zone. No running. Handed off to the running back. Good enough for first down yardage.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Running back has it on a screen now. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stopped him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Clemson. Can you say methodical marathon march for just pounding away and wearing down that defense?
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
Point after, knocked right through. The PAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Going with the old counter run here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
I really like to see the counter mixed in there with your base concepts to keep the defense honest. Now, they didn't burst a big run, but if you keep mixing it in as the game progresses, you might catch the defense over pursuing.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Oh, it's a reverse. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
It's a strong run, keeps the drive going. 1st down now. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, handoff inside. In the clear at the 25. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Ball handed off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice, solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
This is the 6th play on the drive. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 21. Defense trying to make a stand here and prevent a touchdown. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on 4th down. Caught near the goal line. He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set. Allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Offense is back out there. If they want to cut into this lane before halftime, they have to work quickly now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 32-yard line. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams through this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. Second down after that previous play. Quick throw to the left. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Using his legs here. The defense will wrap him up, but he's able to scramble for a 1st down and keep the drive going. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here at Tuck Strategy. So, with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. This try is no good. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Tigers will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Arkansas offense back out on the field. And they'll start the 3rd quarter here on the ground.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
2nd down play coming up. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The shotgun running play call. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to a house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
And the Razorbacks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. He's going to take off here. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Keeping it on the ground here. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. Tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
The Razorbacks lining up here on 1st and 10. And now the running backs got it again. Tackle, but first down.
Well, these are the type of runs that begin to wear down your defense psychologically. Already have the lead, come out with a nice big gain, and this defense is thinking, oh no, here we go again. Really nice statement here to get this second half started.
You're pounding away with the running game. It's 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
And the Razorbacks are in the red zone. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
He's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough 3rd and long. And the running back takes the handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down.
Offense facing 4th down.
So they'll settle for a field goal attempt here. This will be a 39-yard attempt. And that is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 7-point lead.
That's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? That's the spin move. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. The Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up. And the tailbacks got it again. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. He tosses it back, bringing pressure. And he just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Important second down play coming up. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Caught in the flat by the running back. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. For what in the world was going on the defensive side of that play?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll call for the fair catch here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Heading left after the handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 31.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a 1st down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And he dumps it off to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or 2 guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's 2nd down after that completion. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
He hands it off from the gun. Hard running through a tackle. The freshman brought down after a nice run.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
The Razorbacks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. Play action fake, looking to throw. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
And the Razorbacks are in the red zone now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Movement at the second level of the defense now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. The pass rush closing in. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. The defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
We go with a direct snap. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Positive yards at this point in the game are always important, especially now that you're starting to get well within the range of a field goal to take the lead. But if I'm this offensive coordinator and quarterback, I'm thinking about a touchdown here late in the game.
And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning as we head into the dramatic finish of this game. Second down and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Urgency here. Got to cut into this lead. It's third down and goal. Launching one to the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks. And they claim the lead here in the final quarter.
Great job here by this quarterback on this read. I thought he might try to get the ball to the receivers instead. He sees the matchup that he wants, finds that big tight end, and they get the go-ahead score here late in the game.
PAT is up and good. The lead by a touchdown here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team is on the field to move this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Man, this wide receiver has been a difference maker in this football game. He's got 2 touchdowns already. Now they look to him again, and he picks up the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he fumbles. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
This could be a dramatic finish, marching toward a tying touchdown. It's 1st and 10. And he'll set up to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Touchdown, Arkansas. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Offense heads back out onto the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6, and they recover from that right now. He's moving out of the pocket now. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Well, this is why this guy's looked at as one of the top dual-threat quarterbacks in the country. He can throw it, he can spin it downfield, but also he's a threat to be able to take off and go just like this. He puts so much pressure on this defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. An outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
The second down incompletion sets up 3rd and inches. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down, just to get everybody on the same page. So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And the clock winding down, they'll take a deep shot.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation.